ARK's next creature gets a release date. November's Extra Life event details offered. And holy hell, OP dragons on ARK Official. You're right, kids, it's Raasclark and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So Archelon, it's official now. We all knew it was coming, right? It was teased well enough. It exists within the game. We can actually spawn this in the game currently. I don't know whether that's been patched recently, but officially now confirmed by Studio Wildcard that there it is. The next ARK Editions from the very talented Mr. Garuga is coming to ARK and coming to ARK soon. October the 16th as dated here and looking very similar to the Archelon that we know. With Wildcard confirming on top, this thing is still a tank with armor as strong as its resolve, ready to protect its allies, and an unexpected utility. Though in its further details, it doesn't actually mention the sushi that we covered last weekend that helps improving taming effectiveness, though hopefully that was just simply an oversight. But the shape, size, saddle, everything we know of the ARK Editions version seems to be carrying over to this base vanilla version we'll be seeing very soon, with Wildcard reiterating this being a Nidaria Slayer, with it gaining a fierce strength and durability with each jellyfish defeated, and up to 4 passengers allowed, offering a rich taming food for herbivores. Apparently the sushi that you make from the algae that it produces will in fact help to tame any herbivores, much like mutton will for carnivores. And with that being another creature coming over from the ARK Editions roster, who knows what the next one will be? Don't forget, Garuga said a long time ago that 10 of the ARK Editions creatures were planned to port into the vanilla game at some point. I'm hoping we'll see this one, the Cryolophosaurus, which is a great torpor-dealing creature, a great use for taming creatures without the need of crafting trank arrows, though the Concavinator might need a serious rebalance when you consider the Phasolasuchus kind of does a lot of the things that this can, but I guess it's a bit of a greater creature. The Brachiosaurus, that's one in particular I am very, very curious about in how powerful this thing truly is. It takes down turret walls like they're butter. Seriously. And maybe we might hear more about those in the upcoming Extra Life event. It's here, it's been confirmed with some new artwork. Really like this one, by the way. It's been a long while since they've updated their logo, with this one seemingly very lore worthy, with a lot of the characters from the ARK story all decorating the logo. Love this one, it's great, well done. And for a second there I thought maybe it was alluding to something, but I think these are the characters from the Bob's Tall Tales cartoons that we see now in between cinematics when we start maps up or complete them. In fact, I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure some of these cartoons haven't been featured in any cinematics just yet, begging a wonder, are we going to see some more integrations into the game as time ticks on? But anyway, enough looking at the logo, we've got a date! Hey, it's happening Saturday, November the 2nd. It's happening once again, a 24-hour live stream where, if you've never seen one of these before, it's an opportunity for Studio Wildcard to raise a lot of money for a really great cause, but also reveal a lot of cool upcoming things. And there's been some really amazing showcases in previous years. This one, in fact, being perhaps my favorite one when they went through all of the stuff for Extinction leading up to it. And I guess, you know, fittingly, this one is going to be very Extinction themed too, because Wildcard provided a few details on what to expect for this, with them of course talking about ARK Extinction and Bob's Tall Tales Part 3, the reimagining revival of ARK on mobile with the Ultimate Survivor Edition that's going to be a full-scale PC port of all of the maps with Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, Gem Parts 1 and 2, including Ragnarok on top of that. Whilst admittedly I've never really played ARK Mobile, I know there's a huge fan base for it, and I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to this one. In fact, I always seem to get a comment from somebody asking what's the latest on this, so there you go. And first looks at ARK the Animated Series Part 2. Kind of forgot what was going on with that one. With the first half released early this year, you'd be forgiven in thinking we was expecting a season 2. No, there's a part 2. It was all teased at the end of the last episode of the first part in what to expect, with it seemingly, spoilers alert, taking us to Scorched Earth maybe, and some curious questions as to where is it? Why is it still not released yet, and seemingly not going to be for a while if it's going to be teased at the Extra Life event. But with no more mentioned in these details, kind of gets me a little bit concerned on, you know, the rumours, the speculation on things like hopefully a new story map being teased during this. Seeing that Wildcard have released these details, I'm wondering whether they're trying to ground expectations for this one and not to get too overhyped for things that we just completely making up that we think's gonna happen. Though they do say they'll be announcing all the final details in a future crunch, with these just being a sneak peek of what to expect. So at this point, who knows? Either way, I'll be watching, you'll be watching, right? And of course, taking part, me and Aaron Longstaff are working on something behind the scenes. Look forward to sharing that one with you, which we'll probably do the day before that, as well as a bunch of other creators. And you know, if you want to get involved as well, go and sign yourself up to Team Studio Wildcard to start raising funds towards their current goal of 60k, though I'm hoping they'll be pushing that ever more. Currently already raised 5 grand right off the bat, with a new premium mod showcase that seems to be a thing for single player, and there's some dinos on top. But this one had a really worthy mention that Wildcard didn't notice anywhere, and I don't know why they didn't, because as well as offering a unique single player learning experience on creating your Palpark, unlocking engrams for its sister mod Ankici Dino Pack, of which you'll be encountering interactive kiosks to learn about Madagascar's local and ancient creatures, visit the Ankici Fund building, and nurture and care for dinosaurs in their pens. Well, it's all in support of a charitable fund too. The Madagascar Ankici Fund, which is helping to provide education and healthcare for children living in remote areas of the island, which is a big deal to see premium mods that are supporting charities at the same time. I think this is a great thing, a great opportunity of taking advantage of a mod being a premium one, and I'll definitely be checking this out soon, so watch this space on what we think about this when that video comes out. And I can't believe this, I can't get over this, but ARKPOC just wiped and they listed all of the mods that it's running with for this month. Remember guys, this is an official cluster, though yeah, okay, there's some argument against it being barely anything but official now, because look at the mods. Like, not only does it have the Barsboldia, that is a creature with a whopping giant damaging force of nature cannon on its back. Look at that, that's in ARKPOC. But Draconic Chronicles is in this one too, meaning this thing, you're going to be seeing this thing flying around ARKPOC, as well as all of the different variant dragons. There's so many of them, and they're all really, really cool. You should definitely check this mod out. But I'm just blown away that this one's being featured in ARKPOC, meaning I have to see what it's like surviving with these all flying around, just causing absolute chaos. And just like this, like, what? It must be like lunacy. Apparently there was an issue with one of the mods affecting tribe members where everybody was playing solo up until a point and they had to remove a mod. Hopefully it wasn't this mod, because dude, I gotta see this in action. I gotta see what it's all about. But something else to certainly see what it's all about, Extra Life. I don't know, I'm starting to get a bit of a concern that maybe the expectations from me were a bit too high on things like story maps, because, you know, I haven't mentioned anything yet. Or are they keeping the cards close to their chest and maybe wanting to tick boxes, confirm with the higher ups to make sure they can announce what they want to announce, and just giving us little snippets right now, and maybe we'll get more details. In recent years, they seem to allude pretty much what they're going to announce whenever they're going to announce something prior to them announcing that thing. But I miss the days way back in the earlier years where you had no idea what to expect, and there were so many cool surprise announcements during Extra Life events. And just last year's, it was just, come on, we all know it was a little bit flat in announcements there. Obviously, it's all for charity at the end of the day. That's not what it's about, but it's Extra Life. For me, personally, it feels like ARK's E3 event of the year, where we get to find out of what's coming up over the next year and beyond for the future of ARK. And I really, really hope they've got some real awesome secret nuggets they're going to keep locked away, not mention it to anybody, and we're going to find out on this day. And do you agree? Do you think there's going to be some cool, awesome announcements? So what do you think they're going to be? Comment below. Let me know. Are you looking forward to the Archelon? Until the next one, my name is Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.